Okay, this is a redo of the stream from earlier because I'm gonna delete that one. I had some issues, so I'm gonna delete that. And yeah, we're here we go. Let's start over. Need to show this first. Okay, now that you've read that, here we go. Oh my gosh, I just felt like it was a disaster earlier, so we're gonna start this over. Okay, good to see ya. Oh man, I just felt like it was such a disaster earlier, so I was like, I'm gonna have to let's just do that stream over. Let's just start over. I had company over. Open was happening, and I told some people I would be on at open, so I didn't want to let them down. But yeah, I felt like that was a disaster. So uh, I'm gonna delete that video, so you guys won't even see that one. We're just gonna delete that and start over, right? So sometimes you do get do overs in life. So today's gonna be one of them. Um. Anyway, appreciate you tuning in. If you're tuning in either again for the second time or the first time, so welcome to Sunday Night Futures. Usually I say Sunday Night Futures Open, so I'm gonna have to revamp the title on this one, but yeah. So welcome to Sunday Night Futures, and we'll go over some things here. I did go over some concepts in the other video, but we're gonna redo those too. So we're gonna start over here, but smaller time frame. Here's your broadening formation. Always good to draw broadening formations. Boy, it took me a while to do them, but once I learned them, can't unsee them. So that's the beauty of the strat. That's the beauty of our broadening formations. This is a super tight one right here. Uh, but there's your small 15-minute broadening formation. We did start the open with a gap here. Went up to 67.95, back down. So it'd be interesting to see if they do try to fill this gap here. From open from 67.90, sorry, 67.65 all the way up to 67.86 will be your volume imbalance gap. We can draw a fib on that, body to body. There is your volume imbalance fib. I don't know why I just came up with that, but hey, if it works, it works, right? Um, so there's your volume imbalance fib. If you are tuning in again for the first time or the second time tonight, then you know that I trade the strat, um, created by Rob Smith. I also learned a ton from Sarah Strat Sniper. But yeah, I trade the strat. This is a Bullinox funded account. You can use my code Blues Trades with Bullinox on option 2. That'll get you the 50%. I do not know if they're having a sale, so just FYI. Apex is having a sale, 70% off, $40 lifetime fee until Tuesday. So keep that in mind. Feel free to use my code Blues Trades. That'll get you the 70% off plus $40 lifetime fee if you pass that by Tuesday on there. If you don't rush it. Don't rush it. I tried to rush it last week and blew one. Not a funded, but an eval. So um, I I tend to trade the evals a little aggressively. I tend to trade the funded ones more conservative. Uh, you know, also try to get above the buffer as soon as I can, but also trade them a little more conservative. I tend to trade micros more with funded accounts versus full minis with evals. So Where's my chat? What happened to it? Oh, there it is. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to um, ask them in the chat, and I'll be happy to respond. But yeah, this is just 15 minute, and here's your broadening formation. So we are consolidating. We have inside weak, I know for certain. Uh, we have inside week. Here's the hour on gold. It is going to up, probably up into this range right here. Um, Maybe I should look at taking a micro on gold on this funded account. 15 minute. Uh, we've gone two up, but they're touching this liquidity down here at 40.24. So kind of torn there on the 15 minute. On the hourly, definitely looks good. Two up. I don't want both of them to change. Why is it doing that? Don't do that. I know how to keep it the same on you'd think there'd be a way to I know how to keep it different, like separated on Trading View, but I don't know about on Project X. I would think there'd be a way. Because I want to look at two different ones. Like I want MES on one, and let's see if I can do it this way. No, I don't want both of them to change. Damn it. There's got to be a way to make it where it won't change both of them. Ugh, that's frustrating. Okay, I have the sync off on symbol. Maybe it won't let me change it. God, that's frustrating as hell. I know I can trade it. I know I can change it on Trading View, but I don't know about because I have gold over here and ES here. We'll switch them around because I like to have uniformity, right? Um, oh, that was a nice long. I should have caught it. Two up, two up on the 4 hour there on gold. What a really, really nice long. That's frustrating that I can't do that. I don't understand why. Like, why won't it let me make? I got the symbol ticked off. There was no way to change it actually. Oh, well, let me change time frames even. Okay, well, that's good to know. That's really frustrating though that it won't let me change like put one symbol here and one here. If anybody knows, let me know. I got some sort of Christmas tree action going on over here. Red, white, yellow, red, white, green. We said that three times fast. Um, that looks like Christmas tree lights going on over here. Oh man, I didn't realize my charts were like that over here on Bullinox. I guess I just haven't like changed them. Because I just have white candles for red actually on Trading View, and green for green. But yeah, I don't know why I have the red wicks there on. I don't know. It doesn't look terrible, but it's definitely different. Yeah, we'll just keep it with the theme. It's gonna be Christmas soon anyway, so we'll just keep it with the theme. Who cares? All right. Getting back to the analysis for ES and in Q, ES we are completely inside last week's range. Price action, which is an inside week so far. Not hard to figure out. What I usually do is previous week's high and low goes in orange. For me, no, I don't want that. All right. Previous week's high and low, I do that usually first. Um, that fib came from earlier, so I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. It's not bothering me. See what else I need to do. So the close would have been down here. So yeah, it makes sense that we gapped in at open because this was last week's close down here around 67.50s. So yeah, gap it open and now we're just inside. Gold, let's look at gold for the week, shall we? Close to going two up. So last week was inside, this week here. We are inside this 2 week ago range. And now we have an inside week so far, but could potentially go two up on this week. If we break 40, 44 and a half, looks like. So we'll draw last week's high and low there on gold as well. So I pretty much just trade ES and gold now. I don't really mess with NQ. I blew way too many counts trying to trade NQ. This thing is like a squirrel on crack, to put it mildly. Like it just, can I trade it? Yeah. Do I need to trade it? No. Um, do I know how to trade it? Yeah. Should I trade it? No. It's it's one of those love hate relationships, I guess. Um, so I pretty much have been sticking to ES and gold. Gold moves very similar to ES, and I like that. Like its price action seems to be more in line with ES than NQ. NQ is just like that wild, just like the wild child. It's just crazy. I know the majority of the people that stream NQ, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. Let them have it. There's a million NQ streams that you can tune into, and I'll do some analysis on it. But just prefer not to trade it. So if I were gonna trade it, I would target this level right here, this 25 510s, 505s, 510s. But if they start coming down, I would target this 25,166. But I think we're just going to ping pong probably here in this, definitely in this range. I mean, so far I don't think we have any catalysts to be anything other tonight than an inside week. So that's what I'm sticking with tonight, and we'll see. I mean, yeah, we had a two up day. We have a two up day so far with a gap, but as far as the week goes, we're very very much inside week so far on ESN and Q. Gold is a two down red week so far, but they are bouncing it. Wait, is that on this? No, I always, gosh, I need to delete that. Let me just delete that right now and add gold back where it is the correct symbol in the watch list, which I don't know when in December we'll switch over to the January contract, but I'm sure we will. Why is it doing that again? What the heck? There we go. Now we got it added. Thing is annoying. Like, what? Where did it go now? What is going on with my. This is frustrating. Like, what is happening tonight? Okay. There's the week, inside week so far, but easily heading towards a two up, I believe. Could potentially come all the way up here to 4,100. Um, if we start breaking back below 4,000, then I would target maybe some downside. But for the most part tonight, they are buying gold, so keep that in mind. So if you're tuning in, please like and subscribe to my channel because it really helps. It really helps my channel a lot, and I'm trying to grow it. I definitely need to stream more often and more through the week, and I'm gonna try to do that here soon. Um, just try to get a little more consistent schedule besides Sunday nights with streaming. So I don't I I trade New York, but I go very very light in New York for the most part. I tend to do better in Asia and London session. And I really think it's because I'm a natural night owl. I can't help it. It's just at my age, I'm not trying to fight it. We're just rolling with it. So yeah, so I just go with it. Why fight it? I'm in my mid late 40s and not trying to fight it at this point. So it is what it is. I'm a night owl. So I just do better thinking at night, and I also think too it's because I can get easily overstimulated, like if there's a lot of things going on around me. So I feel like at night it's quieter and I can focus, right? Um so I mostly work an evening shift job just because it just works for me. So I go on days and it's just too much. It's too much for me. It's too many people. Um so yeah, I I I guess I'm an introvert in a lot of ways. I'm extroverted around the right people, but in a lot of ways I'm introverted. So yeah, gold may go two up on the week here. Um we had a doji on the week last week. So it makes sense that they're buying it and pushing above it. I've, learned how to play dojis here. I'll make this side bigger. I've learned how to play dojis a lot better. And I learned that actually from a guy about a year ago, year and a half ago. Um, he's like the doji king. That guy taught me how to trade dojis. So basically, when you have this small doji right here, when you break above the body, then go long. When you break below it, then go short. That's practically, that's really like the simplest way to play a doji. That guy really taught me how to play dojis, and I'm very, very thankful for that. So, um, but for the most part, I trade the strat and I do like two or three ICT concepts, but I like the strat. It's pretty much the only thing that worked for me with trading, so helped my trading a lot. Made sense to me. What you doing, Nova? It's cold outside. You coming in? Yeah, it's cold out there. I know. I know it. I know it. I know. Hi. Does anybody else talk to their dogs like they're people? Hi. You decided to come in? Yeah, it's cold outside. Hi, Phoebes. Oh, you want your supper? Phoebe ate her supper. You want yours? All right. Well, um, anybody has any questions? Feel free to chat. I had more people on earlier, but definitely gonna delete that stream. It was a disaster. It wasn't a disaster, but definitely wasn't what I wanted for sure. So just had quite a few things going on at the same time. So um, but yeah, Phil, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, please like and subscribe to my channel, and feel free to use my affiliate code at Apex. It's Blues Trades, and that'll also work at Bull and Ox on their option two. Maybe their option one with 50K, but yeah, it'll work at Bull and Ox as well. It does work with some other firms as well, but please just message me for those links, and I'll be happy to send them to you. So, all right, I am going to get off here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Um, be green this week and stay safe.